They said it couldn't be done. The quest to 5,000 has been completed, and what is left? The quest to 6,000. Of course. What is going on, my fellow Clashers? Thank you so much for stopping by Clash of Clans Attacks for, yes, the quest to 6,000 trophies, episode number 1. And of course, we have some players already getting very close, right around 5,800 trophies or so. But with the Legend League reset, is it possible? Is it going to happen? It seems like it has to happen at some point. So I figured I would do my best, try to keep up, see how far I could go in a league season. And right now, that is right around 5,300 trophies. And yes, it's with dragons once again. Now, the Eagle Artillery was significantly buffed in that most recent update and absolutely annihilates golems. Now, of course, there are still a lot of golem attackers that are doing very well. Just look at Glider, for example. But I'm going to go with dragons. A little bit easier, got to admit. And the dragon attack, I kind of have it down. You saw the recent tutorial on how to dragon. And it's not that hard if you get your rage spells right, if you get your warden timing right, and just a little bit of funneling, you can almost always grab a 2-star. And the fails extremely rare. I think I had one 49% fail in the last 3 months, and that's in there somewhere, or maybe it's in the trash. But in any case, we have gotten through 46% of this base right here, and this attack was significant because it was the highest trophy offer I had seen in months and months of searching, hours and hours at a time. And don't get me wrong, I'm not complaining. I'm not going to turn into one of those guys who sits here and is going to complain to you about what is wrong with the game. If you are willing to push past 5,000, then you have to be willing to put up with these clouds. That's just the way the game is. Obviously, it's very playable at lower levels. It's the same as maybe a farmer can't sit and complain about having to do the same attack over and over and over again for millions and millions of loot. I can't sit here and complain to you how many hours I have to sit in the clouds between attacks. It's just part of the game, and if you're not willing to put up with it, then maybe you're just not tempered or meant to be the type of player who pushes towards 6,000 trophies. And who knows, maybe I'm not, but right now I've got some extra time. I've got the ability to set the iPad down to the side and let it just sit in the clouds for 6 to 12 hours a day. And with that, we can always try to push a little bit further. And right here you can see we've got the Archer Queen headed, no, not headed towards the Town Hall. Come on, it's to your left, please. The King goes down. She is all I have left, but she still has her ability. And after the Archer Tower, it's the air defense. Okay, but after the air defense, it's the Town Hall. That's right, and a race against damage. The Archer Queen, come on, you can do it. There it goes. You can get the Town Hall down, and there it is, right there, and just barely clutching the 2nd star. And check this one out. That's right, 28 trophies. It was a 42 trophy offer. So yes, again, a huge offer, and it was one of the few and far between. This here, another pretty large offer as well, but the attack goes much more smoothly. A really strange layout of a base. I was kind of worried about all those storages, the way they're kind of walling in the Town Hall, and whether or not the dragons could get through. But my object here was to try to take the Eagle Artillery out early. Even though, of course, it only has that damage buff against golems, it still wreaks havoc with my dragons. I usually try to time the Eagle Artillery's firing at least the first 3 rounds with the Eternal Tome of the Grand Warden, and that works out pretty well. The only thing I really have to worry about in bases like this is massive clan castle troops, whether it be archers or witches, coming out and really slowing those dragons down. So I've got the poison spell to help counteract that, and this is working out pretty well. One Inferno Tower is already down. Dragons working on that Town Hall and the Eagle Artillery as well. Time is counting down, and that's because I am going to grab the Town Hall and 50% without dropping either the King or the Queen. And that can mostly be attributed to the fact that this defender had his X-bow set to ground only, fearing the ground attacks, which are still super popular, but it does enable me to pick up a quick 12 trophies. Now, we're going to take a look at a defense here, and this is an unusual defense. And again, I'm not complaining. I am going to embrace the whole new Town Hall 11 setup and the way we've got the shields and the personal guard and the village guard and all that stuff. worked out or whatever. I mean, obviously there's very little that can be done to change it right now. Supercell did make some changes in recent updates. I don't expect there to be any more significant changes, so the fact will stand that if you lose your Town Hall and the attacker does less than 30% damage, you will not get a shield, no matter where you are or no matter how good or bad your base is. And it's extremely rare up in Legends League that any attacker can get to a Town Hall of a well-designed base without doing 30% damage. But that is exactly what we are going to see happen right here. So very unusual, kind of strange that it would happen, especially with this base. This is the apex of Doom, which still does win the occasional defense for me. But you can kind of see the way the earthquakes, the jump spell, and the wall breakers worked out. This attacker is just going to funnel every single troop in this one little tiny corridor that is pretty much a straight path to the Town Hall. And despite the fact that my Skeleton Traps, Eagle Artillery, and Clan Castle troops are all working overtime, everybody involved but the king, it is not going to happen. I cannot stop this attack. The Town Hall is going to fall, but look at it go down right here at 22% damage. The Town Hall is going to fall, and there it is. So only 25% damage done now, and that is just about going to wrap up this defense. So I have to tell you, when I saw the notifications on my iPad, it showed that I had been attacked back to back because I believe it happened overnight. And yes, so I thought for sure, well, the first one's a win. Cool, I won't lose a lot of trophies. I log on to something like minus 35 because I lost this 1 star, and then, of course, a few minutes after, I lose another 20-something trophies to a 2-star attack because I didn't have any heroes or a clan castle. Now, there is a little gift that happens every now and then, and it's called Finding the Town Hall 9. So props to those guys at Town Hall 9 and 10 that are pushing to Titans and Legend League. Great for you guys, and well, it's an easy 6 trophies for some of us. Obviously, now with the way the trophy offer has been changed, no longer would guys like this be a 1 trophy offer. They're going to be 6, so it's worth it to send the whole army in, grab a quick 6 trophies, and move on. And heck, they get a good shield, so it's a fair trade. But anyway, let's move on and take a look at the weather report. So this is the weather report for 5,300 trophies. Typical offer? What's an offer? No, I'm kidding. So obviously there's a lot of time between offers, and the offers are usually small, but it's not that bad. Some days at 5,300, I'll find 2 or 3 attacks in an hour. Other days, well, it has been 6 hours between attacks. And I really don't know how to explain it. Sometimes in the clan chat, there'll be one guy at 5,300 saying he hasn't seen an attack all day, and another guy's just had 3 in the last hour, or vice versa. So who knows? But in any case, patience is the key, and you better have a hobby. Also, of course, juggling the shields, village guard, personal break, buying shields when you can, that is also key to preserving trophies on defense. So I will keep you guys updated as we continue the quest to 6,000 trophies. Thank you guys again so much for watching, and of course for sticking around all the way to the end of this episode. Please hit that thumbs up button if you want to see this series continue. Subscribe for the earliest possible update and sneak peek information. And I hope to see all of you back here again tomorrow for more full attacks.
Galadon, get a grip on reality, man. There's no one. No one.